What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, and I'm back with another video, man. And you already know what I need you to do. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the notification bell, because it does go a long way with helping out the channel, man. Listen, if this is your first time, I already know why you're here. You're tired of releasing on your keyboards, your laptops, and your desktops, and you're tired of being manipulated and dominated by female culture. You are in the right place. Guys, listen, if you haven't received your free copy of the ebook, Overcoming Masturbation, Keyboards, Laptops, and Desktops, all you have to do is follow the directions in the comments. I will send you the book for free. You can leave a donation if you want, but you don't have to. I really want you to have this book if you are struggling with masturbation. Man, let's get into this video. You saw the title. He said he wanted to die in vagina. I was at the barbershop today. Barbershop I've been going to for a while. And my barber, man, this dude's hilarious, man. So we started having this conversation about masturbation. They've seen a little bit of my channel. And he made the statement that he wanted to die. The way he wanted to go out, the way he wanted his life to end was busting a nut. He wanted to bust a nut in some vagina. He thought that was the ideal way to go out. So me listening to what he was saying, I'm like, nah, I can't let you do that to yourself. I can't let you speak that evil over your life. So I tried to stop him, right? He stopped me. He was like, no, listen. This is how I want to go out. I could not convince him otherwise. So I gave him scenarios of better ways to die. But this is the way he wanted to die. Not only did he want to die this way, the other barber next to him wanted to die the same way. So, in the barbershop, topics are... you could be talking about anything, right? Sports, women, religion, politics, it all goes down in the barbershop. And this is the conversation that sparked a lot of, I feel, insightful conversation about sex, about masturbation, and about all these things that we discuss on the channel. And Josh, if you're watching this video, you know it's all love, bro. But I would aim to convince you that that is not the way you want to go out. You do not want to go out busting a nut. His logic was he came into the world in a vagina and he wants to go out in a vagina. Now I get it. Sex, that organ, I understand, right? But those of you who've been watching the channel, been following the channel, subscribe to the channel, you understand what we on. We're not opposed to sex. We're not opposed to women. We're not opposed to sexuality. We're opposed to sexual immorality. We're opposed to those ideas that are contrary to God. And what I wanted Josh to understand in what he was saying was that he was basically speaking a curse on himself. People really don't understand how powerful words are. You can curse yourself. You can bless yourself. To him, this was a way to go out, to die in the vagina. So now think about this. If you die having sex, you've had a heart attack. You had a heart attack. You were, in those guts and you died. Your heart rate got too high. Your blood pressure, you died. Your heart exploded while you was trying to bust a nut. You bust and you died. When you speak these things over your life, you have to understand that your words will crystallize into reality, and your words are powerful. They will create the circumstances for your you of how you want to die. They'll create the circumstances in order for that to happen. So you have to think about it on a deeper level. If you were to say that you wanted to die busting a nut, you want to die in vagina, those words are going to create the scenarios, the situations in order for that to happen. To have a heart attack, man, your arteries have to be clogged. To have a heart attack, you can't be active. You can't be working out. To have a heart attack, you have to have a bad diet. To have a heart attack, you have to be unhealthy. So though I understand you saying that you, actually I don't understand that, but you're looking at it as what better way to go out, what better way to die than to bust a nut. That's crazy to me. I can't even wrap my mind around why a person would want to go out like that. But let's think about what has to happen in order for that to become a reality. Your health has to be trash. So even if that's down the line 40 years from now, your words will create the circumstance. You got to understand your words are spiritual. Your words are formulating and crystallizing your reality. It's bringing together those things that you speak. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. And what you speak over your life and what you speak about yourself is very important. If you speak that you want to die in a vagina, you want to bust a nut and die, you're going to have a heart attack. And in order to have a heart attack, all the necessary components that make a heart attack possible are going to have to crystallize and materialize in your life. Don't be careless with your words. They're powerful. Life and death is in the power of what you speak. The gentleman next to him, I don't know his name, but he wanted to die the same way. And I'm sitting here scratching my head. I'm like, man, this is the type of time that they're really on. Lost. Don't have a real understanding of what it is they're crystallizing and forging on their lives with their words. Then the dude tells me the best place to have a steak is in a strip club. Now you're starting to see the depravity of man apart from God. I said, bro, you mean to tell me you want to have a steak in a strip club with all that vaginosis going around, all those dookie particles flying throughout the strip club, all on your steak? That's the best place to have a steak. See, this is the type of mentality you have when you have no concept of righteousness and cleanliness. These dudes acting like they in the wild forest, right? They just taking a dump and moving and having sex and, you know, dump, move, eat, have sex, dump, move, eat, have sex. This is how they live in their life. They want to live their life like an animal who does not have the ability to be able to reason and to think logically and to think spiritually about their own lives. I told them a better way to die would be to grow in old age, have your family around, to die with dignity and respect. They were like, nah, that's a horrible way to go out. I'm like, really? They said that was a horrible way. Who wants to die like that? I'm like, wow. Y'all remember Kobe Bryant, right? Kobe Bryant said he wanted to die early and die a legend. And that's exactly what happened. He died early. He died in his 40s, and he died a legend. What he spoke over his life, he told it to Tracy McGrady. The words that he spoke crystallized and manifested. He died young, and he died a legend, and he went out with a bang. He wanted to go out with a bang. That's exactly what he did. Josh, I urge you to cancel those words in the spirit, before it can take complete control over your life, and you end up in a place you do not want to be. You do not want to die busting their nuts. That's not how you want to die. I know that's what you expressed to me. And I know when I get back to go get another edge up, get fresh again, we're going to have this conversation, and I'm going to send you this video. But this is not how you want to go out, man. But this is what happens when you do not understand the repercussions of sexual immorality. We were talking about masturbation. And this is one thing that he did agree with me with. He did agree that if you masturbate, that you are having sex with something. And we got on that conversation about masturbation, how you're having sex with a demon, how you're having sex with an entity, because when you masturbate, you enter into a meditative state. You leave this physical reality. I talked to them about the urges of wanting to masturbate, and how when you actually finish masturbating, you get that post-nut clarity, and you say to yourself, why did I do this? And I told them that this is because the spirits that were urging you to masturbate, they got their fix. They used you, and now they're out of there. And when it's time for them to want to masturbate again, they're going to come back to you and urge you to do all of that disgusting stuff to cause you to desecrate keyboards, laptops, and desktops. It was a very funny but very serious conversation. And that's one of the things I like about barbershops is you can talk about anything in a barbershop. And that's exactly what we did today. And I knew something was I kind of felt like when I walked into the barbershop, they were playing the Passion of the Christ. And at first I thought they were like joking and, they're going to mock and do things like that. But it didn't appear that was the case. But the conversation was good. I want you guys to really pay attention to what you speak over your life. Don't speak foolish things over your life, because you don't really understand what comes with that. You don't want to die busting a nut. That's not how you want to go out, bro. You don't want to have a heart attack having sex. That's not it. Right? Because you got to understand, how miserable is your life going to be leading up to that point? You have to be unhealthy. Basically what you're saying is you want to be unhealthy. If you die busting a nut, you're not healthy. So I thought this was a great video to share with you guys about my experience in the barbershop today. Josh, it's all love, bro. I know we're going to chop this up again, but I do appreciate the content. I do appreciate the content that I was able to share this with my audience. And we'll continue having these conversations and continue to press forward, man, to get men to see the value in living a life consecrated to God, enjoying sex in the proper context that God has prescribed, and living holy, man, and, just reaping the benefits of salvation, reaping the benefits of Christ and what he did for us on the cross. And let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'm gonna holler at you guys in the next video. Peace.